Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Next day is Wednesday, yeah. I haven't been on for a while. Maybe some of you guys have noticed, but I've just been in a rut. That's all there is to it. I just have been in a little rut, and my battery on my phone is dying, which is glorious. But my skin has been breaking out like a mofo. I'm like, are you even a human if you don't have an astronomical size zit on your face after Halloween and the like pounds of candy that you've probably eaten like me? Like, I don't know. Maybe people have self-control. I clearly do not. So I guess that's the first thing that's kind of got me in a rut. Yeah, I'm like, okay, way to just like crap out on your diet, Kyle. Like eat like 20 pounds of candy. That's great. Anyway, all the candy is going in the trash today because we got to start fresh. So that's the first thing. My skin is a literal disaster right now. Like the whole thing. I mean, I don't know why I do this to myself. It's like, anyway, we're going to try to put on some makeup today and make ourselves feel a little bit better and hopefully maybe get out of this rut a little bit because something's got to give. Yeah, I don't know. Last week on Thursday was my 36th birthday. So I don't know, maybe turning 36 put me in a mood or something. I don't know what it is. My kids have been home from school nonstop. My job just sucks. I don't know how else to put it. It just is the truth of it. And then, you know, when your skin looks like crapola, like this massive zit right here, I mean, doesn't make you feel good either. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been having it. Anyway, we had a little bit of an incident at our house on my birthday. Which I guess I'll talk about. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard sharing things. So on Thursday, my daughter, who's 1 year old, she choked. And I had to give her back blows. And it was, you know, it happens. It happens. And that's why you prepare for things like that. And so I was just extremely grateful that, you know, my husband and I had done our preparation to know what to do in scenarios like that. But I will say that it was extremely scary. And it, I basically like, okay, listen guys, there's no makeup in the world that's gonna fix my face right now. I think that's also part of it. So basically, I had a huge surge of adrenaline after, and my mom was coming over. She had like made like the sweetest birthday dinner for me. I mean, she was literally pulling up in the driveway when it happened. My husband noticed that my daughter was choking, and I basically just like went into save her life mode. That being said, you know, I had so much adrenaline rush through my body that I was like shaking for like forever after. I just like couldn't get it together. And then after that, like all weekend long, I was just pooped. And I think what happened was that I had such an adrenaline rush with the scare with my daughter that it just like took everything out of me. So, you know, having that much adrenaline released in your body and that much cortisol released in your body, I think it made my skin break out in addition to the pounds of candy that I've had. And so I just like haven't been feeling myself. Also, my girls were sick this weekend as well. Like, so I think I talked last week about my husband and I dividing and conquering. Well, you know, we divided and conquered. My husband took my 1 year old to the doctor, and sure enough, she had pink eye. So she stayed at home with me all last week, Thursday and Friday, which, you know, is challenging to work and have your kids at home with you too. And yeah, it just was like a week. But I guess we all have them, right? So we basically just like hung out at home this weekend and like tried to regroup, and I'm just trying to get back on my feet from everything. But I do want to say, like, you know, I think that it is extremely important for you guys or everyone to be pause. Okay, my cleaning ladies are coming, so let me open the door for them. Hold on. Come on in. Hi. How are you?
Hello, good. How are you?
Good. Anyway, I think it's super important for everyone to know how to do the hind leg or back blows if you ever need to do it. And so I am gonna drop a little resource in for you guys because had we have not known how to do it, I think that you know, scary to even think about, but you know, things could be different for my daughter, and I'm just so thankful that, you know, we survived another day. I think that's part of being a parent a little bit. It's just learning how to survive another day. But yeah, so I think there's two things I've been thinking about. One is that, you know, being a person that jumps in when bad things are happening. I think there are like two people in this world, and there are people who, are doers, and there are people who are freezers. And I think the reason why I became a doer is because I saw my parents do it a lot of times when I was growing up. You know, I saw my dad one time. My dad and I, we were at a swim meet, and my dad, you know, he was a businessman, so he was like in a full suit, and he like had his watch on and like his wallet and stuff like that. And I was standing on the side of the pool, and I remember like looking up to my dad. I was having a conversation with him, and my dad was like looking over there, and I was like, okay, he's not paying attention to me. I specifically remember being like kind of annoyed, like I'm telling you a story and you're not paying attention to me. And my dad was watching the pool. And so I was like, okay, thanks for not paying attention to me. Anyway, like 2 seconds later, my dad jumped in the pool with like his loafers on, his wallet in. Hi.
Start on here, up here?
Yeah, of course, go ahead.
On the other side or?
Yeah, if you'll start on the other side, thank you. I'm almost done, thank you. Yeah, so he had his loafers on, his wallet in, like his suit. Anyway, he had jumped into the pool because he saw a little boy who was drowning, and he jumped in to save him. You know, my mom, she saved a little boy's life one time. I think she was like pregnant or something. I don't know. It's a story. I guess the little boy had like, this is secondhand. I wasn't there. I think she might have been pregnant with me. I don't know. But I guess like her, a little boy was going off the high dive, and he had basically like slipped off the side of the high dive, and he hit his head on the concrete, and then fell in the pool. And my mom, who I guess was pregnant with me or one of my brothers or sisters, I guess jumped into the pool and saved this little boy's life who was drowning. And then my dad actually saved my life. This is one of my more embarrassing stories. So I think I was in second grade, and in second grade, like the cool thing in second grade when I was in second grade was jump roping. And we had these little like jump roping songs that we would all sing to. And back then you went to eat at Wendy's, like inside Wendy's. I know people don't do that anymore, but back in the day, that's what you would do, is go and eat inside Wendy's. So my parents and I were in Wendy's eating, and I was pretending to jump rope. I didn't even have a jump rope, and I had a Wendy's mint in my mouth, and I was behind my parents, and this guy sitting at a table kind of tapped my dad on the shoulder and was like, I think your daughter's choking. And so I had, the peppermint had gone to the back of my throat. I had sucked it in the back of my throat, and it was completely blocking my airways. And my dad grabbed me and immediately like gave me the Heimlich. And then, like, I'm not kidding, my dad gave me the Heimlich. The peppermint like flew all the way across the restaurant. I like threw up all over the floor. And I was like, always like boy crazy. And so my sister, who's 10 years older than me, she had this boy who was her friend, and I thought he was just like the cutest thing and had this like, you know, little girl crush on him. And next thing I know, like the peppermint almost literally hit he and his dad, who were walking into the Wendy's. And I just remember, you know, I had thrown up at the same time, because usually when you give the Heimlich, you like heave so hard that it makes the person who you give it to throw up. And so I had thrown up, and I remember being like so mortified and embarrassed. And, you know, he wanted to like come over and say hi, and I like buried my face in my dad, and just like cried because I think it scared me. But all this to say, you know, not only did, you know, being prepared save my life, but, you know, it could have potentially saved my daughter's life too. And so I just say all this to say, you know, be prepared. I'm going to drop like a little thing in the video that, if you're interested to take a look. And then also, you know, my family, we did buy one of those, I think they're called like Life Vac or something like that. They're basically one of those choking devices. I'll show you guys when I get up. We did buy one of them, but just so you know, those are like last ditch effort devices. Like they are not the first thing that you would go to in the case of your child choking. They are the last thing that you would go to. So first you would do back blows or the Heimlich, things of that sort, and then you would move to something like a Life Vac device. And so I will share that with you guys. It does give me like another sense of safety, of like action to take if like we had to. But I just, you know, I just want to tell you guys, like, one, we all go through ruts. Here I am just trying to put on some makeup and, you know, kind of turn my week around. And that, you know, I do feel better already. And then two, just like be prepared in life. And I think that you have to make a decision to be a doer. Like you have to make a decision for yourself and for your family and for your life, that if something happens where someone needs help, that you are going to jump in and do something. I think like so many times in life, there are people who just stand around and wait and watch, or people who think that somebody else is going to do something to help. But that could be the difference between life and death of someone that you know. So just make the decision today to prepare for yourself, prepare for your family, prepare for your kids, and B, make the decision for yourself that if ever you see someone who's in need, that you're gonna be the doer, because it could make a huge difference in life or death. Anyway, let me go downstairs. I'm gonna grab this Life Vac thing with you guys. Yeah, I'm just feeling, well, there goes that. I'm feeling a little bit better. I mean, like I said, there's nothing that's gonna fully help my face today. I mean, I've got these huge zits. The candy is going in the trash can today. I did exercise today, so that's one thing that I did. But you know, guys, sometimes life just throws you curveballs, sick kids, all different things. So, but I will show you guys this Life Vac thing. I'm not promoting it in any way, because I truthfully don't know, but I know that if ever you are desperate and you tried all the other measures, that this is something that could potentially save your child's life. So I'll quickly show you. We keep ours right here in the cabinet in our kitchen, and I have just shown my my in-laws and different folks how to use it. It looks like this. It's called Life Vac, and basically you put that part over your kid's mouth, and then you basically like press down like this and suck it out. So like I said, I did the back blows on my daughter, and they worked, thank God. That's usually your first method, and then if you have to, you go to the Heimlich if your child is 1 year older, and then if that didn't work, then I would have gone to the Life Vac. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to share with you is these Laneige. I think that's how you say it. If you've never used this, they're lip masks. I use them for all the time, just as lip gloss. I'm obsessed with them. But they have a special, like I bought a couple of them, as you can see. They have a special around Christmas time, and what I do is I will give these to like friends with like a gift card, or like my kids' teachers. So these are really, really good. Like, I'm obsessed with the lip masks. I think like it's like an influencer thing, but they really are like super good. I'll show you. I carry this massive one around in my purse, which actually is too big. So I'm going to keep one of those for myself and put one in my purse. But I love them. If you've never tried them before, they're awesome. They're really, really good gifts for like teachers or friends or stocking stuffers or something like that. Anyway, okay, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm going to go back and finish my work. Here's my makeup on my very zitty skin. But let me tell you, I look better than I did before. So thank God for 5-minute makeup. Okay, y'all have a good one. Bye.